Hi and welcome, and this is the car repair hub once again. Today we have a Toyota Hilux diesel. We'll be doing a clutch assemble replacement, and these shocks to the bushings got torn, so we replace them too. So stay tuned and let's jump right into the video. So we have this Toyota Hilux in the workshop. So the shocks bushings were torn, so we get that one done. So this is the old clutch assembly that is there. That's the clutch disc, then the pressure plate and the housing all down there. So we got about two different parts. Let me say even three. So they just delivered this one. The first one was different. We have the shaft and the other things over there. The shaft has no problem, so we check the brake drums too to see if there was any problem, because we'll be doing a general maintenance for this one. So they just brought the third pack, then we have to compare and confirm it before the delivery guy leaves. So this is the clutch pack we are comparing. So you see we have about 3 boxes. The first one was having a problem. That one was a little bit smaller than the one that came with the car. So this is the original clutch that is there. It got bent. You can see Toyota Lexus on it, and there's the surface for the old one that was in the car, because of the other one that got bent, the other clutch disc that got bent. So stay tuned. This is the car repair hub. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and let's keep moving. So the trans itself is here, the transmission itself is here, and that's the bell housing. The rest of it is over there, and that's where you get a shift lever and the other things. So this is the spline that will be aligned with the engine flywheel. So when you are fixing it, you have to be careful to align it properly. So in order to remove this transmission, you have to remove the shifts, both the 4x4 and your normal shift. So you have to do the release bearing too in addition. Since this is a complete work and we are doing a general maintenance, it's always better to change or replace the release bearing, because you cannot assemble this thing back and later on within 5 to 6 months you'll be having a release bearing making noise. So I've cleaned the surface for my flywheel. You can see with a sandpaper. I just want to make it a little bit rough. So we are mounting the new one. So make sure the alignment pin, the dowel pins are aligned. Then you get your 12 and you tie them properly. I usually advise people not to use a impact wrench for this, because they both can snap off. When it snap off, then the whole work has to be like another more day's work, because you have to get the other bolt out. So when you are doing this, you have to use your normal socket, then you tighten it smoothly one after the other, then you follow the pattern and you tighten it. Even if you use the impact wrench, you might get the disc out of alignment. It might shift from the position, which is going to make the work difficult when you are trying to align the splines. So that's the pressure plate fingers. The release bearing will be on top of that place. So when you press the clutch, it's going to push them. So we are actually looking to see if everything is aligned properly. So if everything is perfect and good, we will go ahead to start the tightening of it. After that, then we will mount our transmission, our shafts, then the 4x4 front axle shaft all will be mounted, then the cross membrane too will be there. I think the cross membrane should come before the shafts. So everything is looking perfect. Everything is perfect. So you just set it a little bit to enter into the alignment pins, then get your bolts, then start screwing them little by little. Get us some number 12 L or socket, it will do. So let's first screw them little by little with our hand first. Yeah, this one is perfect. So we get another one at that side, put the rest. There are about 6 bolts. There are about 6 bolts depending on the car you are working on. Some cars might have like 12. Some cars might have 8, depending on how the clutch was designed, how the cover was designed, and how many bolts has to be on the flywheel. So when you work on some cars like this is one of the paying of job where you have to bring the transmission and bring it back is a little bit expensive. So you don't have to be wasting a lot of energy every day to bring this thing down and up because of your mistakes you have made inside. So when you are doing this trans work, you have to be very, very careful. If not, at the end of the day, you have to repeat the whole work and you will not be paid for that because it was just to replace the clutch discs, then the cover with the pressure plate, then the release bearing. So if you do any mistake inside it, then you have to bring it back, then fix it again. It's not the customer's problem. You have to bear the. You have to just be burning your energy for nothing. So you just have to get it once, or you just leave it. So let's get a ratchet and let's screw this thing and we go.
If somebody tell me for they go fail.
So that one was done. Let's move to the next phase. So we have to get a tranny. You can see my jack is already there with my chief mechanic. So we have to hold on to it. These people, they will not come and help you. There's no problem, but let's try this. Today somebody have to die here. Okay. I think that was it. It's heavy. It's heavy, but at least 2 people can carry this. But if you have more people, it will be much lighter than that. Okay, let's arrange it to be in line so that when we just left it, we have to push it. I think we have to get another person to come and add. If not, it's going to be not too comfortable. Yes. Okay. So he's just aligning it. After that, you just have to jack it up. Maybe you lower the lift to a little bit. I think it's too high. The jack might not be able to extend to that height, so we have to bring the lift tool down. Then when you align the splines, you just push it inside. Then you put your round bolts, the ones holding the bell housing to the engine itself. So let's get more people. So it seems something was out of place. There's this spring in the shifts. Yeah, upper there. If you have taken this one off before, you know what I'm talking about. There's this spring that's there. It was out of place. So you have to really get it in place there before we fix this thing all together. You don't want anything like we have to remove it again. That would be a lot of work. And we have a lot of work over the workshop there. We cannot be doing one work twice. So let's just get it done for the first time, as I told you already. Okay, so we are getting the spring in place. After we are done with that one, I think we just hoist it up, then fix it. Because I have some car waiting for me already. So we just raise it, then one person will be at the back, another person at the middle, then one person will control the lift, then we just push it in. So let's see how it goes. So there was this plate that we had to fix it before you put the tranny. If you put it on the tranny before you fix it, it will not go because the pressure plates will not be able to pass through. So you have to be at the back of the flywheel before the transmission will come. So we have to use glue to just put it at the tin a little bit then so that it will be stuck onto the surface of the engine at the rear of the engine so that we just put the tranny. If not, if we want to do it that way, it might not be smart, so you have to sometimes improvise to get the way going. So the plate is stuck on there, we just held it with a little bit of glue. So we put this one. I think that's much more simpler. So let's see how it goes.
Boss, boss. Na obetumi ne na timoto ne tigi akɔ ɛnlɛ ɛnyɛ okay. That be the guy. He go get you.
So we are about to fill in the oil as I told you previously. So we just do the oil change too in addition to the transmission work. The brakes, everything was checked on. So after that, this car will be ready for the road. And again, thank you for watching once again. This is the Car Repair Hub. Smash the subscription button and see you in another one. Peace out.